Hello and welcome to another Supercars with Curtis. We have another double video week. In the previous episodes, most of them that we've actually had this season have been about hybrid technology in cars. We've talked about the BMW i8, Porsche 918 Spider, McLaren P1. We only had 2 weeks, so we didn't talk about hybrid cars, and that was episode 1 with the McLaren F1, and we had the Ford Mustang Special. But now we come to a different type of, you can still say hybrid, but a different source for that power. The things with hybrids that I've been saying for weeks now on this channel series is that hybrid technology is a brilliant idea. It generally is. I'm going to stop moving the sand and go over here. Generally, a brilliant idea. You simply take your ordinary car. You won't take that one. I'm going to take this here NASCAR car that I have on display. It's quite simple. A car has been around for a while. When it came out, nobody really thought we're damaging the environment. But now, we see that. So everybody's making efforts to do different things. You're seeing more and more hybrid cars. Like I told in the previous video that I've seen a Fusion that said hybrid on it. They're having everything. I've seen at least like 20 hybrid cars today. They're more around, but they're not much better for the environment. So we're going to use this car as an example. We're just going to say it's a regular Ford Taurus before they went away and became better cars. Okay, this car has this basic engine, right? Does all this stuff, driving, and all the fumes come out of its exhaust, polluting the earth. What the hybrid does is you still have your basic engine, but more in the back here, in this area, you will have batteries. Many, many batteries, and not like simple batteries like these batteries here in my Wii Remote. Just not simple AA batteries. They are massive, big batteries that are big. I can't find anything to explain that with, so I'm gonna say, if you take and look at like a laptop, because I couldn't find the laptop that I was going to show you. If you take like a laptop and you put many of those in a car, that is like your battery. So they have many laptop style batteries. What? Just listen to the video. Casey was trying to tell me about car technology. Not gonna happen. You put all your laptop style batteries in the back of the car. And the way the batteries get their power, or lights in your house, or the thing powering my laptop, or what's powering the TV, or it's powering the camera, or what's essentially powering almost everything in this studio that is electric, well, everything in here that is something technology, is running off that. This TV, all the stuff down here, the Wii, the dish and the DVD player, GameCube, the dish remote, Wii remote, TV remote, Wii U gamepad, the camera, what you're watching on right now, the laptop which is projecting this onto the screen, my DS over here, the lights, and if the fan was on, the fan, my phone, all that stuff, the printer, I just keep finding more things that run off the battery, the remote control car things. The cars here themselves, those run off of batteries. Displays, Subaru that slide up. Anything in here that uses batteries is running off the same thing. The problem with the way you get your electricity is you use, still, to get electricity powering, to power the electric power plant type things, where all your electricity comes from, uses coal and oil and gas to get your power. Right? So even though, say, this car was a hybrid, it's all basically running off of gas. It's just a different thing is containing it. So it's like this car here, even though it had two engines, they're basically running the same thing. And that's why this car here, the Fisker Karma, is brilliant. Because it doesn't have batteries, so already that technology is being eliminated. The battery technology, which some cars are still getting, which I admit, the battery technology, I do like it. I like their ideas, right? I like hybrid cars. If I had a car, I would try to get a hybrid. Obviously, they're more expensive, so I probably wouldn't have one. But to make batteries, it's an interesting business, which I will tell you about in 1 minute. I like battery stuff. Battery technology is a smart idea. But they do run flat easily. But this car absorbs the sunlight with a solar panel. The same thing you might put on the roof of your house, or which you might put on the roof of your house, because I don't know what else uses solar panels, because mostly you use solar panels on your house. But adding a solar panel to a car is brilliant. They could add one to the back of your phone. Many things could have solar panels. But the Fisker Karma absorbs the sunlight as you're driving along, wherever it's parked, it's always absorbing sunlight. Yet it uses the gas engine because the solar power still doesn't last for long. That's what they still need to get up to. That's why you're going to have hybrid technology. Someday, in the future, maybe in 30 years, we won't need gas, coal, all that stuff to power it. So hybrid won't be there anymore. It can all be solar panel. And this is what I think is the future of a car. Right here.
The future is now being designed.
Go away. This here, this one spot has enough. I mean, the charge doesn't go for long. Maybe you can get 20 miles out of it. So for now, like I said, you need to have the gas engine. It automatically switches over. So, say this here's going to be my car, again, my example. Say you're going on the road, you use up your 20 miles of electricity. It's going to give you a warning that, oh no, you're running low. Well, actually, it's not going to be electricity because it's going to be solar power, which it converts into electricity. So, all still has to use electricity. So, electric cars won't go away. It would be the fact that the way it converts into electricity won't need gas and stuff. It will absorb and become electricity. So you won't need the gas and stuff there to do that. So say I'm driving along the road, solar panel absorbs the sunlight, comes in here, driving your car, 20 miles go by. Oh no, you're at a red light. You're sitting there, you're thinking, oh no, I'm gonna run out of electricity. There's a warning light in there saying, charge soon or something like that. Switch over. You can either press a button inside your car, it's somewhere inside of here, which will flip a switch and cut off all the solar panel and just make it a regular gas car, or once the thing goes completely flat, it becomes the same thing. So you're guaranteed that you're not going to run out. But the thing with making this stuff, if you guys watched up here, they had a Prius versus a BMW on the track there once, and they actually seen the BMW got around the track using less gas and have better fuel mileage than a Prius. Now, the thing is the way that it takes them to make the batteries. This is for the Prius. Let me actually get something. I'm going to show you a picture of what the inside of the car looks like, featuring the sunroof, so you can also see what it looks like better. So we're going to cast this tab.
So, the solar panel idea, I think that's good and all, but what happens at night?
Let me get to that. Now, Casey just brought up a good question with the solar panel. What happens at night? Now, the panels will be able to save, they can store the electricity. So that way, you have enough power. This here will always be absorbing sunlight. And even some sun rays can come through when there's clouds out. Because it can. It will get to the panel, and it will absorb it and save the stuff, so even if there's no sun out, even if you're driving at night, you don't have anything to worry about, because the power that it has, you're good. And then, like I said, if it does run out, that's when it changes over to the gas engine. Now, for the Prius, it had to go all around the world to make those batteries, like they showed on top here. So I'm going to use a map to sort of show where everything is. Right. So first, the batteries are made into, well, they get the stuff to make the batteries first, like the natural elements. Canada. They come across the Atlantic Ocean in a boat, which is bad for the environment. Remember, this is for the hybrid car. Better for the environment. They're mining it here. Dirty business. Makes acid rain. You come across the Atlantic Ocean to here where it's sort of made into like some stuff. They refine it. Then it goes to China, where it becomes a foam. And then it goes to Japan, where they turn it into a battery. So it's to go from Canada across the Atlantic Ocean on a boat to Europe. I'm assuming a plane, unless they drive it across Russia and those other countries. I don't know where they do it in Europe. I'm assuming they would probably either go, they wouldn't go through the Middle East. They would go through part of Ukraine and then up around, avoiding them, because you don't want to go through the middle of Ukraine right now. I wish I hadn't gotten off topic, but I'm assuming that they'll take it across here. Well, they have to take it across here on a boat. Most likely fly it to China, and potentially put on a boat to Japan, where they make all the Toyotas. So, that is a long journey to make a battery for a car. It generally is. That's really all I have to say for this episode. But the Fisker Karma is generally a brilliant car. And it's a good car. Sadly, Fisker did go out of business, but in China, which is there, they have a company which is sort of bringing back the Fisker Karma, and they're going to be back for 2015, I believe. So they should be back. It's made in America, the Fisker Karma. Brilliant idea. Guy went bankrupt or something. They fired him from his own company. And now it's coming back in China. Yay.